Leo, welcome to your next 72. Let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation as above, so below. Ashe. Let's shed some light on your reading, Leo. We have the Age of the Light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. I'm getting walking into places like you've been there before. You may be having a speaking engagement and it's just flowing. Stepping into no longer having chaos and conflict with who you truly are. Truly releasing the expectations, whether that is within thought or just people in general. All right, what does Leo need to acknowledge or speak up about? Time to let go. If you are a masculine energy, it's okay. Someone's feeling like, no, men don't cry. It's okay to step into embrace feminine energy, to release, to let go. I had to give that a moment because it's very heartbreaking that the stigma that has been placed on men, that they're not allowed to be able to release or to express emotion. You've been training for this for a lifetime. I'm getting someone is saying, I refuse to not be emotional because that's me. You're right. I believe that is a gift. I believe crying is a gift. I believe expressing is a gift. All right, let's see what messages come out of your Oracle Goddess Oracle for the next 72. Leo, make sure that you take out the time to subscribe to this new channel so that we can reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. We have butterfly maiden. Okay, it's the goddess of transformation. You are experiencing an enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. There's two sides of this. Okay, the first side, let's get the bad news out of the way. The first side of this, there is a hoe or someone who ran a whole house, like you were the bottom bitch, top bitch, I don't know, right? I'm from California. It ain't nothing but hoes and pimps, okay? If you live in California, you don't know about pimping and hoeing, I don't know what world you come from. It doesn't matter if you're high class, middle class, low class, street class, it does not matter. If you don't know nothing about no hoeing and pimping, even the church know about hoeing and pimping. Listen here. So the bad side of this, there is someone that's walking away from the street life. Someone is willing to, the obstacle is making that change, making that transformation. You know your worth, and it's like you're being guided to get yourself together because there's other beautiful people whom you want to come back and save. That's what I'm getting. But on the good news, mind you, that is good. That is good news too. It's not bad news. It was just when I referred to, and I'm not software and I'm blowing smoke up. Nobody asked. What I was trying to say is, some people like to be called a hoe. Some people like to be called a bitch. What I'm saying is someone who is in that lifestyle is making a transformation coming out of that. All right. On the other end, This is just in general of letting go of things that's preventing you from transforming, right, into your higher self, new self. It can be both, right? You're experiencing enormous change right now, and it could be overwhelming. Instead of it feeling blissful, harmony, and balance, for some of you, it could be overwhelming, because this is wealth energy here. And the letting go part is like the darkest part of it, is what's hard to let go, right? You need to close that wound so that it can heal. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. And let's look at shadow self. Oh no, that's your goddess oracle. Let's look at possible obstacle. For some, that is an obstacle of being able, because someone is feeling like this dark place, this rebel, reckless energy is all you know, and you're scared of starting anew. It's like you're needing guidance on how to come out of your cocoon. Like you don't know that that's what you're supposed to do, because you're used to someone telling you what to do. Okay. What's possible obstacle for the next 72? Yeah, you're needing nurturing. Even though you come off as cold, it's like only way someone that can tap into you to help you from holding you back is someone that has experienced that and knows that lifestyle. All right. And then we have sleep on it. Sleep on it. Sleeping on it will definitely, it's kind of like, don't cry before you go to sleep as an advisory, but it's saying release it before going to sleep, and you will get your answers in your dream state. All right, let's take a look at shadow self, or shadow energy. I had this thought. It has nothing to do with the reading. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, shadow self. It's like someone has not just a testimony, but you won't truly feel like you've truly flourished into this butterfly coming out of your cocoon. I'm getting that inside this cocoon, it's like you want other people to be, it's like someone doesn't want to remove themselves out of their own cocoon alone. But you have to understand that a butterfly is transformed alone here. And we have the shadow self is the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, I don't know who's the hoe or who's the maiden. All right. The maiden is someone who runs the hose. Okay. It's the top or the bottom bitch. Okay. Have you seen Hustler and Flow? And I'm not laughing because this is real life. But that's not a good example, because I don't know who was his top bitch and who was his bottom bitch. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a movie. Seven of Pentacles here. It's planting. You're giving people hope. Telling people that they have a way out, and you're going to lead by example. All right, let's look at masculine energy. But besides that, someone is having a transformation. You need to let go of I'm also getting you're not seeing something clearly. It's like you're holding on to something too tightly. And this is people. Stability. You're dependent. And it's time to let go. Yeah, and point your own. Seven of Pentacles. It's time to get from up under someone's wing. Let's look at feminine energy. Sleep on it. Again, advisory, do not go to sleep crying, okay? But it's like take a nap, sleep on it, and start again tomorrow. Someone's going to overly exhaust yourself. It's because you're not used to warm love. You're used to cold love, nurturing love that has no emotion. Okay. Feminine energy for the next 72. We have the 5 of emotions. Yeah. The nurturing love was tough love, cold. So you may come off as cold, but you're very loving. Okay. And what you've learned from masculine energy is there's 4 people that holds dear to your heart, and you still hold their traditions and belief systems. And that's what guides you through your darkness. All right. What is love within the next 72? You fill in the blank of the status or label, whether it's self-love, platonic, courting, dating, divorce, marriage. We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you having hope for a brighter beginning, a brighter future, yeah. It's not that it's impossible. It is possible. You have to just take one day at a time. It's like someone saying, I want to be this. And it's like, it's a process. Some things you have to go to school for to learn, to get the hands-on experience, okay? For someone who's not literacy and pertaining to maybe you can't read or write, that doesn't make you exempt at all. And that's what makes someone become very, very cold. It's like you don't believe that it's love, or someone doesn't believe that it's love unless they're cold-hearted. All right, let's look at possible foolishness for the next 72. It's time to let go of that. You have to reset. It's like you have to relearn all over again here. So when you get exhausted, yeah, it's going to be hard work. And some days with the high priestess, you know that already. But it's like, I'm getting like, by you being focused, and if it's not being acknowledged, you're going to go off on people. Whether that's wanting to be domestically violent or some form of abuse here. And it's like, no, you have to slow down. Don't become the fool, right? Take a nap, sleep on it, rest, start again. Or it's like time out on you. When you get to that point where you're just feeling like you need to be praised because you did something and because no one's praising you, and you get all, let it go. Let it go. Because you've been trained for this for a lifetime, but you just don't know that. All right, let's take a look in your money bag. That made me sleepy. Someone is afraid of technology here. All you have to do is ask for help. Ask and you shall receive. Someone feels that their past is what prevents them from having a transformation of a new beginning. That is not true. Let that go. Take a nap. Sleep on it. Ask for direction. Yeah, you're not doing affirmation. There's no faith, right? That's what lacks the substance, is that you need to move forward and have faith. Ask and you shall receive. I will give you some affirmations as we conclude. Actually, let's go ahead and look at what's going on behind the scenes for the next 72. Sometimes it's okay to say thank you. Just speak it in the air. Thank you. I am grateful. I am blessed. I am learning how to transform for my highest good. Okay. I am accepting pure love. Okay. Now, mind you, I'm not saying be closed-minded to people who give tough love. What I'm saying is it's time for a new experience so that you can continue to grow. We have evening in reverse. Someone needs to no longer waste your time on the wrong things in the evening. Someone is changing their schedule, or someone is making a dedication to changing. Okay. You are utilizing your evenings and you're no longer acting foolish. You're focused with the Eight of Pentacles here. You know what you need to do. Okay. Okay, what else is going on behind the scenes for Leo? We have homeless in reverse. Now, I look at this in two different ways. If someone is no longer homeless, or someone is no longer feeling like the lack of feeling home, comfort, belonging. Okay. Yeah, and then we have happening. This is current, this is present. And then we have happened in reverse. It's like what it is what it is, and what is not is what it's not. I don't know what that means, but okay. It makes sense to somebody. All right, let's go ahead and pull your affirmations. For those of you, if this reading resonates, make sure you share your story, put it in the comments section so that you can be an inspiration to someone else, all right? What are the affirmations for Leo for the next 72? We have, am I good enough? Yes, I am. Someone's next 72 is going to try to make you feel like dumbfounded or like you're not worthy enough to whatever you're trying to set your mind to. Don't entertain it, because you can snap, you can black out or something. You want to ignore it. For the most part, it's not avoiding disruptive situations or situations that can trigger you or make you go back into the old ways, especially for this person who is prostituting. Whoever is prostituting, it's kind of like I'm getting that you already got out of the situation, but there's some type of habit that you have that is making you want to go back. And you use that as an excuse because it's already happened, right? You use that as an excuse because you were triggered, because you got tired of people speaking good into your life, right? So you needed to numb that because you're used to tough love. And now you're like, it's time to let go. You're trying to figure out how, and you're realizing that, yes, I am good enough. I can work on myself. Something that you already knew. Just admitting that you have an addiction, whether that is prostitution, but within that prostitution, there is a numbness. Okay. I haven't seen that one documentary where a prostitute wasn't under some form of influence, whether that's verbal influence or some type of intoxication. Okay. That's sexual or drugs. Okay. Your other affirmation is I love myself for who I am. Right? You have a story to tell. I know that's right. Never be ashamed from where you come from, because your story is going to help someone else. I am doing my best every day. And when you get to that point where you get triggered, breathe, go take a rest, take a nap, walk away. At the end of the day, doesn't mean you have to shut yourself out from the world. All right, let's get overall direction. And for those who are not under the influence of prostitution or being controlled by someone could be being controlled by someone. This could also be labor behind the scenes as well. You found a way out. Take that. It's like Someone is saying, I'm trying to save. I don't want to leave. Someone stays in a situation, but something happens to where you're like, no, I have to save myself. It's not your responsibility to make someone save themselves. You have to save yourself first. And then let the rest unfold or happen that's supposed to happen. Because your feelings are real and worth exploring. Overall direction here for Leo. We have the Three of Wands. There's definitely progress here, right? Someone's realizing that, no, I'm not foolish for working on myself. I'm not foolish from walking away from destruction. And for some, that's the life for some people, or there's people who that's where their comfortable places. That's what they do. And then you have people that experience certain lifestyles and are like, wow, this is not for me. And then realize that they've trapped themselves without even realizing it. All right. That is your reading, Leo. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.